Hey, Bears fans! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. Something seismic might just have happened in the NFL landscape. Whispers coming out of Chicago are growing louder and more confident, with sources around the league reporting that Aaron Donald, the Aaron Donald has inked a deal with the Chicago Bears, and as if that weren't enough, the legendary defensive tackle didn't hold back in a supposed off-the-record locker room chat, reportedly saying he's on a QB hunting mission in the Windy City. Now, we all know how rumors tend to spread, but if there's even a kernel of truth here, the entire NFC North and maybe the entire league better brace for impact. Donald leaving the Rams. That alone would be shocking, but choosing Chicago, that feels like a statement. The Bears haven't had a truly feared defensive front since the heyday of Khalil Mack, and even then, Donald is an entirely different beast, if confirmed. This would be the biggest defensive signing in recent memory. Let's break this down. Donald's retirement talks have hovered over the NFL for the past few seasons, ever since the Rams' Super Bowl victory. There were even interviews where he admitted he'd done it all. So what would lure him out of the warm sunshine of Los Angeles into the frigid winds of Soldier Field? That's where things get interesting. According to insiders close to the Bears organization, Chicago's front office made an aggressive, almost desperate push to land a superstar anchor for their defensive rebuild. They reportedly offered Donald not just money, but vision, a return to smashmouth football, a defense built around him, a team that needed a soul and found it in number 99, if true. This shows a stunning level of ambition from Chicago and a willingness from Donald to rewrite his final chapters in one of football's most historic franchises. Now, let's talk timing. If this signing is legit, the Bears didn't just get stronger, they got terrifying. Quarterbacks in the NFC North already had nightmares about Chicago winters. Now they might be dreaming about Aaron Donald crashing through double teams. And what does this mean for young QB Jordan Love in Green Bay, or veteran Kirk Cousins if he sticks around in Minnesota? Donald's presence on the line will change game plans, protections, and quite possibly, careers. The phrase QB hunting might sound playful, but coming from Donald, that's not metaphor. That's a mission. He's long been known as a relentless, intelligent, physically dominant force who doesn't take plays off. Add that to a hungry Bears defense, and we're potentially looking at one of the most brutal front sevens in the league. Again, if the reports are true, let's not forget Donald's legacy. A 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, an 8-time All-Pro, arguably the most feared interior defender the game has ever seen. Some might say he's already a first-ballot Hall of Famer. Even if he retired yesterday, that's what makes this rumor so surreal. It's not like he needs to prove anything. But maybe that's exactly why he chose this move. Maybe, just maybe, Donald wanted a new mountain to climb, a new challenge, a new city to conquer. In LA, he had Hollywood. In Chicago, he has grit, and let's be honest, this Bears team isn't that far off. A rising offense, a revitalized coaching staff, and now potentially the biggest defensive cornerstone in the NFL. It sounds almost the perfect. And in sports, when it sounds the perfect, sometimes it's actually real. And here's where the plot thickens. Some fan-recorded videos from O'Hare Airport surfaced this week, showing a figure that sure looks like Aaron Donald being escorted by team staff. Grainy footage. No logos visible, but the build, the walk, even the backpack fans are convinced it's him. Add that to some cryptic tweets from Bears defensive players, one saying it's hunting season, another with just the bear emoji and fire, and the puzzle pieces start aligning. Social media has exploded. Reddit threads are dissecting every frame of the video. Bears Twitter is in full frenzy, and Rams fans, they're in shock. The vibe is chaotic, uncertain, and absolutely electric. Nobody's confirming anything on the record yet. But silence in these moments, that's often the biggest sign something big is happening behind closed doors. From a football perspective, if Donald does join Chicago, expect immediate changes in their defensive approach. His presence alone changes offensive formations, double teams, triple teams, slanted lines. He frees up linebackers, collapses pockets, and controls tempo. The Bears' young secondary, often criticized last season, would instantly benefit. Opposing QBs will have less time to throw, meaning fewer deep shots and more rush decisions. That's how elite defenders elevate everyone around them. We're not just talking about sacks and tackles here, we're talking about culture. Donald brings a mindset, discipline, ferocity, and for a team that struggled to find identity on defense, This could be the ultimate gift, a living legend walking into Halas Hall. That's how you send a message to the league. We're back. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy, drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below, of course. All of this hinges on confirmation. Right now, it's rumor, it's buzz, it's smoke, but there's definitely fire. The league's insiders are suspiciously quiet. No denials, no clarifications. The Rams haven't issued a statement. The Bears, radio silence. That might be the most telling part of all this. Normally, teams are quick to shut down fake news. But in this case, everyone's lips are sealed. That tells us something real is happening. Whether it's finalized paperwork or an announcement being timed for maximum impact, it feels like we're on the verge of a defensive bombshell. The kind that shifts power balances in a division. The kind that makes headlines for weeks. And most importantly, the kind that fans never forget. Chicago's off-season moves already hinted at boldness, but this would be headline of the decade material. There's always that one acquisition that changes a franchise's destiny. Think Reggie White to Green Bay, Deion to San Francisco, Brady to Tampa. If Donald joins the Bears, it could be that level of transformational. He doesn't just play the game, he dominates it. And for the Bears, whose identity has always been rooted in brutal defense, this would be the most poetic return to form. Forget flashy offense. This is old school, bone-crunching football. And Chicago fans, they've been waiting for this, praying for it. If Donald walks onto Soldier Field in navy and orange, expect the stadium to erupt like never before. This isn't just another player. This is a force of nature. But until that official press conference, until that jersey gets held up in front of cameras, all we have is speculation. Glorious, chaotic, beautiful speculation. Maybe it's a dream. Maybe it's a well-planted distraction. Or maybe, just maybe, it's a calculated move by Donald himself, a veteran choosing where and how his story ends. And if he's choosing Chicago, that means something. It means belief in what this team is building. It means he still has fuel in the tank. And it means quarterbacks across the league are officially on notice. Because when Aaron Donald says QB hunting, you better believe it's not a joke. It's a promise, a warning, and possibly the beginning of a terrifying new era in Chicago. So now, we wait. We refresh Twitter. We scour fan forums. We watch for that notification. Because if Aaron Donald has signed with the Bears, it's not just a roster move. It's a moment, a statement, a warning shot fired across the bow of the NFC. And if the rumors are true, the Bears just became something they haven't been in years. Absolutely, unequivocally feared. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.